We all know Dr. Phil, good old Phil, and we all have seen the many episodes that he's done where he's covered out of control teens. There's one in specific that I always think back to all the time because it was just hilarious, and that is this teen right here named Madison.
My wife and I have completely lost control of our daughter, Madison. She drinks, smokes weed, does Xanax, just recently LSD, and now she's corrupting our 13-year-old.
Together, they terrorize the family.
So here her parents are claiming that their 15-year-old daughter, Madison, is out of control. She is corrupting the younger 13-year-old daughter, and that together they're doing all these crazy things, drugs, terrorizing the whole family, and they need Dr. Phil's help.
I live in constant fear for myself, my wife, and for my youngest daughter. It's like we're under siege in our own home.
In constant fear, always thinking about how he's always in danger from his young teen daughter, Madison. They're under siege in their own home. This guy, by the way, is a retired military vet. And he's scared of his 15-year-old daughter and his 13-year-old daughter. And he's been through war, literal gunfights. And so he has this whole layer of protection that he has to give him and his family every night to make sure they're safe from Madison and her younger sister.
It's like we're under siege in our own home. This is what I have to do to ensure our safety. At night, I put our house in complete lockdown. There's a latch right here. Push this one, latch it, lock it. I put my 9-year-old in there with my wife in our bedroom. I lock it on both sides. I don't know if they're picking the lock. I would take this, wrap it around a couple times. And then I go up to my 9-year-old's room, and behind the door, I'll put a bunch of toys. So if someone wants to potentially come in and get me, they'll knock down all the toys and it'll wake me up and I can go.
And I can go.
I don't know if Madison is going to attack us with the knife or not, but I don't want to find out.
I'm sorry, where'd the knife come from? Why does she have a knife?
The teen is committing the crime. The parent is serving the time. They are actually imprisoned in their own home. When Tom retired from the Army after 27 years of service, he says he entered a new war zone in his own home. Now,
27 years in the Army, and for some reason, he's scared of a literal teenager.
Now, Tom and his wife, Karen, say they have lost control of their 15-year-old, car stealing, drug taking, and abusive daughter, Madison. When we talked to her, completely different story. She said, I'm just a fun-loving teen. They just blow everything out of proportion. We talked to the school. You got a letter from the school regarding her attendance. They say she had 7 excused absences, 18 unexcused absences for a total of 25, 10 tardies. They say your child's absences this school year have been excessive. Yeah. So how's she doing academically? She's not going to school.
She's failing.
I don't think she's passing the course.
So with all of these crimes going on.
Well, I'm sorry, Dad. What's unclear? Dr. Phil was like, so she's not going to school. And Mom's like, yeah, no, she's failing. And the desk is like, I don't think she's passing the course,
At least she's not going to school.
She's failing.
I don't think she's passing the course.
So with all of these.
He's like, I don't think she's passing. And the mom's just like, fucking, I just said that. No shit, she's not going.
On.
Of course, the mom's name is Karen. She does look a lot like a Karen.
You've not done much on the prosecutorial side.
No, sir. It's been me on this one. We've discussed it, but that's correct. I've dropped him over and over again.
So with all this stuff that Madison has been doing, a lot of it is technically crimes. But apparently the parents have not really done anything prosecute their child for these crimes. And despite the fact that they've called the cops on their child, why do I keep saying her child? On their child, 100 times supposedly.
Okay, and you dropped the charges. Why?
She's my daughter, and I don't want to
negatively impact her future. As much as I want this to be a difference maker for her to go through the judicial system, in the end, I don't want to crucify her. I want her to have an opportunity at going to college, getting her graduate.
So he's saying that, he drops the charges every time because he doesn't want to ruin her future because she'll have a criminal record, which makes sense. But at some point, it's like she's clearly not learning her lesson. Eventually, you just have to stop dropping the charges, otherwise nothing's going to change. Now, as I said before, as they stated, they feel that Madison is corrupting her younger sister, their 13-year-old daughter. And to be honest, that seems like it's kind of true because the 13-year-old daughter is fucking nuts.
My 13-year-old used to be the sweetest little girl, and now she's belligerent and disrespectful.
After 13 years of Madison hating her younger sister, she's now become her sidekick.
She has started drinking, smoking marijuana.
So she used to hate her
Wearing
younger
clothes,
sister,
putting on the makeup.
and now
Liz
apparently they're all
stole an
buddy-buddy.
iPhone from a classmate. Charges are still pending.
8 months ago, Liz didn't even know that weed and marijuana were the same thing. I'm afraid of Madison because she's physically as well as verbally abusive.
This has got to be the most humbling thing I've ever been through. I've had it.
Wow.
Madison could one day kill me. She probably will.
Damn.
Right now, we're standing in a burning house.
No, she's out of control with all these drugs and everything, stealing our car. My daughter could one day kill me. In fact, she probably will.
She's bullying other kids on social media. She physically assaults you. Unauthorized house party. This is the T-bone of the car. Now, there was a friend in that car that had a gun,
There were 2 boys and 2 girls in the car.
fleeing after an armed robbery.
And so after this big long introduction into all of Madison's behaviors and the parents saying how it's been absolute hell for them and they just can't deal with it anymore, we get to see this new thing that, I could be wrong. I'm not like an expert on Dr. Phil's show. I haven't seen every episode, but I've never seen this in any of the episodes I have seen where they go to do the intervention in the middle of the night and they film it, which is an interesting choice and definitely not for the sake of making it more entertaining for people to watch.
Here's what happened to Madison and her sister Liz when the transporters arrived in the middle of the night to accompany Madison here to LA.
No, if I want to get out of my bed, let me get out of my bed. I don't care. Get off me. Y'all are not on my side. Why would I want her to leave?
I gotta go. Come on. Stop.
What? Why are they doing this at 3 a.m.? What? Can you imagine being Madison? It's just like you're sleeping in your bed and fucking just a bunch of random people show up in your bedroom and wake you up and it's like choking on a pretzel. Why, hello, Madison. We're here from Dr. Phil. We are here to take you to LA. Get out of bed.
Stop.
This feels like kidnapping.
The day before Madison left for Los Angeles with the transporters, she agreed to sit down with producers.
I'm just a fun-loving teen, and my parents don't get me. They exaggerate a lot of stuff and blow it way out of proportion.
Here's a video of Madison driving her mother's car that she uploaded to social media.
This is just making it worse. Like, I don't understand why we're doing this.
Because it's escalating, Maddie.
It's not.
You could have died.
Ah, yes, I'm just a fun-loving teen. Totally normal. My parents just don't get me. It's perfectly normal for any fun-loving teen to just steal their parents' car and go drinking and driving and smoke weed all the time. Every teen does that. Every teen. How dumb do you have to be? This is what I don't get. We see stuff like this all the time, where people will literally film their crimes and post it on social media. Them doing stupid shit that's illegal. Like it's the coolest thing ever. It's like, how dumb are you? How desperate for attention and internet clout are you that you do stupid shit and post it to social media when you know it's illegal? So as this is going on, Madison starts to try to claim that, oh no, see, this is not all on me, and my father has also been physically abusing me. That's why I've been hitting him back. But the parents and Dr. Phil are clearly not having it.
You want to tell them what happened on New Year's? You just punched the back of my head.
Didn't punch you in the back of the head.
You did, and I fell on the
Smacked you
floor.
in the back. You kicked me in the chest, you kicked me in the neck, you've hit me in the head.
You go to do it. You go to do it.
If I were to do something to you, don't you think that you would be disfigured, at least in a hospital bed? The judge said that to you. Remember that?
We then get to see what kind of goes on backstage once they finally arrive at the Dr. Phil studio. And this is kind of how it goes down. And it's kind of weird.
Where's my sister? Where's my sister? I'd rather die than go to this stupid program.
It's now the choice, Madison.
There's no other choice, Madison. We don't care if you'd rather die than go to this program, Madison. You don't have a choice, Madison. You're gonna be on the show, Madison. We don't care if the entire internet is gonna make fun of you and rip you to shreds because you're an idiot, Madison. We don't care about any of that, Madison. We kidnapped you in the middle of the night, Madison. You have to be on the show and you're gonna go to the program, Madison. There's even this moment where in all of this craziness and everything's going on, she's getting all emotional. She starts freaking out and is like, oh, mom is gonna sign for me to be on the show, or like for me to go to the program they want to send me to correct my behavior, and I'm not gonna have a choice. And then her sister even tries to help her like escape, but you know, it doesn't work. Even though she does this move or she pulls out a curtain, you'll see it in a second. But yeah, here, I'll let the footage speak for itself.
I'm just gonna sign it, and I'm not gonna have a choice. I'm gonna throw up.
Don't go back on that.
I'm gonna throw up, and I'm not gonna have a choice.
Like, they're walking, and the 13-year-old so just pulls the curtain out. It's like, take that. Oh, didn't work.
Don't go back out on that stage.
Okay, we'll go this way. No, I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm not letting go.
Just wait a second.
I'm not going anywhere without her.
Let's go talk. Okay? Let's go sit down and talk.
I don't want to go.
Okay, we'll go this way.
I'm not gonna have my phone. I'm not going for 3 months.
Oh, no.
Could she go with me? I want her by myself.
I love how throughout this whole thing, all she's like saying pretty much the entire time through her sobs and her tears is, where's my phone? I don't have my phone. I won't have my I don't want to go to a program. I won't have my phone.
Why can't I have my phone?
No one can have the phone.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
It seems like things are getting out of control, and whether you're the reason or mom's the reason or dad's the reason, it's gotta be hard living life like that.
This isn't gonna change stuff. I don't wanna go.
I mean, honestly, yeah, she's right. Like, none of this is going to change anything because this isn't how you solve a problem like this with your child.
Oh, please don't make me go. Send me somewhere where I know. I don't want to go somewhere. I don't know anybody.
We don't have the resources to help you.
We have everything set up and ready.
I don't want to
You are going.
I don't want to go to a program.
Mom and dad.
What do you mean you don't have the resources to help? You are her parents. She's only like this because of you. And not every child that's ever been raised by a parent ends up like this. You have the resources. You've had the resources ever since she was like a baby. It was your job to raise her and make sure she didn't turn out like this. And you clearly failed. So after all this hullabaloo, we finally get to see Madison on stage on the Dr. Phil show.
You don't have a driver's license, do you?
No, sir.
But you take your parents' car and
I
go
have
driving around?
Twice over summer.
Okay.
Wait, so I couldn't find the actual footage of the part, but at some point during this episode of the show, the parents bring up the fact that Madison has stolen their car something like 30 odd times, something like that, and that just keeps happening, which I'm like, how the fuck does your child steal your car 30 times and continue to steal it without you somehow putting a stop to it? Like, goddamn. But now here, Madison is claiming like, oh, well, no, I've only taken the car twice, not 30 times. I don't get why there's a discrepancy, because it's like, just why doesn't everyone in the situation just tell the goddamn truth? Because no matter what, it's like, no matter how many times she stole the car, stealing it at all is bad. And it feels like 30 is a bit high, like they're blowing it out of proportion. And if they are, then what's the point? There's no point to exaggerating it. You're not making it any worse, making it seem any more urgent. It just makes you seem stupid. And if she is also trying to downplay it, like, oh no, it's not that many times, it's only twice, that doesn't change anything, because that's still bad.
I don't think that's true, which means I don't think you're telling the truth, but let's just say that's true. What gives you the right to take someone else's car and go driving around on the streets without a driver's license? First, it's not your car, and second, you don't have a license. This family needs a break. You go home, you're dialed for disaster. You've said yourself you'd do anything to not live with these people.
I don't want to be sent to a program home.
Yeah, but Maddie, if you come back home, you don't, honestly.
What's going to happen, Maddie?
You don't want to be at home.
No, I don't want to go to a program.
You don't want to be at home either.
Shut up, Jan. I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Come on now.
Madison, you've said straight up that you'd do anything to not be living with them. I'm giving you that alternative.
I've been by myself. I don't want to go by myself to a program. I'm not going to have my fun. I'm going to have nobody to talk to. I don't want to do it.
What's the problem? You, like Dr. Phil said, you've been saying this whole time that you would rather live on your own, and he's providing you that opportunity to go to this program, and now you're not even going to accept it. You're so ungrateful, you goddamn troglodyte.
What would you rather do?
No.
Give me plan B.
Come on, spit it out.
Just take a deep breath.
That's what I thought.
That's what I
There's no
thought.
plan B. Is it your decision that she participate in this program?
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maddie, do you
Is it
think
your
Dr.
decision
Phil
she
is going
participate in
to
this program?
ask you to go somewhere where you're going to get crucified? Are you kidding me?
He doesn't want to, though. He doesn't
We need
want to.
help. We need to get our acting together.
Sending me away is going to help. That's not.
I think it is going to help, and as I say, I think you guys need to be prepared to roll your sleeves up and
Yes,
work
sir.
very hard
Absolutely.
while she's gone.
Yes, they do.
I've told Maddie that.
And listen,
okay.
what she's doing
Well,
right now is exactly the reason I'm
Where's she
telling you
going?
that you need to do what I'm
Come back.
talking about here.
Someone stop her. So, after all that fuss, she decides that, she just doesn't want to be there anymore. She gets up and walks out of the interview. But then, miraculously, for some reason, she decides to come back. God damn, I want a door like that just slides up. That's cool. With my name on it.
Why did you leave, by the way?
Because I don't want to be around you.
Why did you decide to come back out?
They talked to me and told me that my sister would be coming back out here with me.
I'm sorry?
They told me my sister would be coming out here with me.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true.
That you were going to talk to me for a couple of minutes. And
Oh, no, sorry.
That's
That's a lie. That's not true. She's not coming out here. You were lied to. Fucking idiot.
She's not coming out here, and I'm not going to talk to her. So if you came out with that expectation and didn't want to leave, it's okay.
I like how they kidnapped her and brought her here against her will, all the way to, I assume, a different state, because they said they were taking her to LA, so I assume they were probably live in a different state, or at least far away in a different part of California. They brought her here. Now she has no way to leave, on her own, because she doesn't have a driver's license. And now they're like, well, if you want to leave, you can leave. It's like, no, she fucking can't.
At this point, I want to be very clear. This is a dysfunctional family unit. This is not all you.
Yes, sir.
It's not all the little sister. It's not all the kids. It's not all the parents.
No.
You guys have created a highly dysfunctional family unit.
That's one thing I will say about this, at least to Dr. Phil's credit. He is right that everyone in this situation is at fault. There is no one here who isn't sharing part of the blame for the way this family is and how dysfunctional they all are.
Because she's a repeat offender,
Damn.
interestingly enough, the grand theft auto would probably be a probation. But the repeat offenders on the violence and the other things would probably result in jail time. So there's serious
that would be bad. Probably not
exposure
preferable.
there. And with additional transgressions, it would get worse.
Oh, it certainly could get worse. It definitely could. Well, unfortunately, that's where this Dr. Phil tale ends. I'm not exactly sure what happens at the end, whether or not she gets sent away to a program to the ranch, I assume. What the hell is that name of that ranch? The Goodfellas Ranch? Not that. It's not. That's not it. I don't remember. That ranch that other girl, Gabrielle, got sent to. The 14-year-old who was smoking weed with her mom. I don't know if she got sent there or what happened. I can't really find any other information on it or any other videos, so I'm just going to assume that's what happened, and I'm going to assume her parents stayed just as stubborn and as poor parents as they were before. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then leave a like on it. I'd appreciate that. It really helps out the channel. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe, ring that bell to know when I upload. I might do more Dr. Phil videos more frequently in the future if you guys like them. I also do a lot of gaming videos. If you guys like gaming videos, then check those out. Pretty fun. I have a TikTok, link will be in the description. Follow me there if you'd like. And, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm never doing that again.